Alright folks, here we are, Eric again with CBFBC, and right here again on beautiful Dorena, and we're going to go out and put a little bit of fish in the water, fish in the boat. Last time I was out here, I ran out of camera film before we actually started producing fish, but I did catch 9 fish last time, so hopefully this time we'll actually catch a fish. Alright, I'm going to put you in the box, take it out in the water, and we'll see you out there. Alright, trying something a little new today. I'm going to go ahead and do the troll out with a little Yozuri jerk bait. As I said, just something I haven't actually tried before, or at least not on my float tube, and certainly not while I'm filming. But the trout I caught last time, I actually caught 2 of them big enough to eat this thing, so let's see if we can get that to happen again. Say what? Yeah. Yep. Yep, float tubing is what you do when you know where the fish are, or at least have a really good idea where they are. And I've got a pretty good idea. Last time I was out, I did really well. And unfortunately, I couldn't show it to any of you all because, well, ran out of space on my disc. Of course, one of these days, I'm sure that's going to be as anachronistic as I couldn't get there because I didn't have any hay. I'm sure that bite's gonna kick on just any fucking minute now. Looks like I'm in a shallower area. Of course, the spot I was fishing is a little bit further that way. So I get this cast in, and throw it out that way, and troll back over there. I think those fish are actually in the creek channel. See, I used to come out here and anchor, just sit in the wind, and that's when I had my little boat, which some butt fucker from Butthole-Butthole-Ville stole my fucking boat. Fucking piece of shit asshole. Me and the old man rehabilitated that boat. And some butt fucker currently got possession of it. Hate thieves. Not a fan of liars either. Come on, big fishy. if I was the Army Corps of Engineers, I would bring a gold dredge into here. Big fucking gold dredge. And I might dredge for gold actually, because there is gold up this river. But more importantly, what I would be doing is creating tailings. And I would just 3 or 4 channels. I would make 3 or 4 channels and just suck the fuck out of the bottom of the lake, where I was pulling up all the rock and shuffling it off to the sides. And I would just make really, 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 really big, really deep tailings in this lake. Just huge, deep fucking rock tailings. It's already got smallmouth in it. So, and it's already got a lot of the depth. It's already got a nice largemouth bass population. So yeah, like I said, I would dredge up the bottom and just make these huge walls of fucking rock. Maybe zigzag them. I'd do that to Cottage Grove too. I'd have it going all the way up to like where it'll be like 6 to 8 feet deep here. And I might talk to the highway department and see if they've got any, or whoever does telephone poles. I'd be talking to that guy and saying, give me as many dead telephone poles as you've got. And I'd set up structures all over the bottom. And I'd do them everywhere. Because the bottom, if you articulate it like that, one plan I thought of is you get together with the Boy Scouts of America or Girl Scouts or whatever. We've got a big Boy Scout tradition here, so what I would do is have them go out and gather Christmas trees. And then the Christmas trees, I come out here during this time of year, and I would have the what do you call them, Boy Scouts take down the Christmas trees from last year and burn them, and then put up this year's Christmas trees, and put the Christmas trees on the telephone poles. You know, like have the telephone poles vertical, maybe sticking out of the ground along the shoreline here. Maybe out throughout the flat area, and I just make really big trees with them, you know, to where you have the Christmas trees shooting off of it like branches. And I would do that every single year, and I would never bring this lake this far down. I would always have some of those Christmas trees in the water. And that way, what ended up happening is, this time of year, when your pellet heads are running around eating everything, the crappie, trout, and bass, their fry would actually have some place to hold up and hide from the trout and the bass and the crappie and the bluegill, the adults. Well, still haven't caught anything. Hopefully I'm actually recording now. I'm going to try my plug. I'm going to try cruising over to that spot that I was hitting last time that I actually caught fish, because I fished over here and this hasn't been productive. So it's one thing to be switching around a bit when you're still not knowing what's going on. Another thing to do when you do know what's going on. You've got a better clue what's going on, but we obviously don't know what's going on because we're not catching any fish. So, hopefully, we can radically alter that. Oh, there's a boil in front of them. That's pretty much where I'm going to, so. Got a fish? All right. Well, at least something's on, right? Yeah. No, man, I'm catch and release. Good deal. At least somebody caught a fish, right? Let that troll out a little bit. Water is not as friendly today, folks. It just has not been as productive a day as the last time I was out here on my float tube. It's kicking the ass. Kicking that ass. Not working out that way thus far. But who knows? I got a decent spot over there. Caught plenty of fish on it before. So, I may yet run into a fish. Oh yeah. Fish on! Proving yet again, folks, that trout eat bass. Come here, little guy. Come on. Quit rolling on me. There we go. Ooh! It's like it's turning on. Could just be a matter of location, location, location. Of course, he hit it pretty soft. I was surprised with that. I didn't quite know that that fish was there right off the bat. Take me a minute. Oh yeah! 2-2! Oh yeah! Nope! Little crankbait. Oh, oops. There we go. Let's save that trout. Yeah, starting to turn on. Oh yeah! Oh shit! They figured out he's caught. Come here! Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy! Yeah. I got you with both hooks. Wow. That's pretty impressive, huh? Woohoo!